Hey, what up? It's your girl. So, today is June 25th, and it is extremely hot in Atlanta today. Like, I don't remember ever being this hot in Atlanta. Global warming is a real thing. It is 97 degrees. 97 degrees today. Well, right now in Atlanta. The high is supposed to be 103. But it's 97 right now. So it's super duper hot. Few things I wanted to chat about. So, I'm still accepting donations for my production. The Wives. Yes. Please send your donations. The quicker and sooner you send your donation, the quicker and sooner you get to see The Wives. Oh, yeah. And your donation will go towards some new updated editing software that I need. It will go towards a new computer that I do need. It will go completely to The Wives. Trust me, I'm not out here trying to just get donations just to get them. I'm not gonna use the money to get a nose job or a boob job or give to some dude so he can go re-up or anything crazy, foolish like that. I promise I would never do that with anyone's donation. So yeah, you can always Cash App me directly, Jehan-Muhammad 85. That is my Cash App. It will come directly to me, and it will go directly to Jehan-Nia's World, my production company. I really want to wrap this, everything up with the pilot so you guys can see it. I've been working long and hard on it. What separates The Wives from any other production you've seen in American film? And I think I mentioned this before a few times. Number one, the setting. It doesn't take place in America. The setting is a foreign country. And, I thought about that a couple months ago. I was like, wow, almost every single television show in American film, the setting is America. It's New York or California or Chicago or Atlanta or wherever, But The Wives takes place in another country, in an African country, in a Muslim country. And the family is all Muslim. However, don't think because the setting is a foreign country and that the characters aren't American and, because they aren't black and because they're Muslim, don't think that means that the characters are non-relatable and that you won't relate to any of the characters in the family. Because trust me, I made sure that I made the characters extremely relatable. And when you see it, you will understand just how relatable the characters are. And that was something very important to me, was making it relatable to everyone. And just because the family is Muslim doesn't mean that it's religious. This is not a religious production at all. Nothing about it is religious at all. I mean, yeah, the characters are Muslim and it takes place in a Muslim country. They are a Muslim family. But they are still relatable people. I promise you, you will find at least one, if not all, the characters are relatable in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I promise you, you will. Trust me on this one, you will. And that's the thing, working as a background actor in the film industry, when I talk about building worlds, you know, in the film industry, you can build any world. You know, look at all the different worlds that people have built with the film industry, and as writers, with J.K. Rowling, with Harry Potter, even George Lucas, and, you know, these people that built Star Trek and all these different worlds that you can create. And that's what I love about the film industry, is the world building, creating these settings. Nothing is impossible. So, with The Wives, you know, we're filming in Atlanta. And working in Atlanta as a background actor, I've seen directors turn this city into so many other places, you know? I've seen them turn Atlanta into New York City. I've seen them turn Atlanta into Philadelphia. I've seen them turn Atlanta into Austin, Texas. You know, it's so cool how, you know, they change all the license plates on the cars, you know, in the scene. So it'll appear like it's that city, you know, on screen. They get you to wear certain things and all that stuff to make it look real. I've seen directors turn Atlanta into, I've seen them turn it into Kahndaq, Ancient Egypt, Black Adam. On all the, you can turn any studio and any set into any location in the world, anywhere it needs to be on screen. I've seen Ryan Coogler turn Atlanta, Georgia into Wakanda. But when I tell you I've never seen any director turn Atlanta, Georgia into Marrakesh, Morocco. And that's what's so fun about directing The Wives. Turning Atlanta into Morocco. And I thought it was going to be so hard and difficult. The setting and all that stuff. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? It's going to be so hard. Trying to find sets that look like Marrakesh. But believe it or not, I was able to. I was able to find all these sets. That was what I needed. Along with some of my decorations and props and pieces. The wardrobe really makes it look Moroccan, because it is authentic Moroccan clothes that we wear. So yeah, donate to The Wives. The sooner you donate, the sooner you get to watch this series, and you don't want to miss it. Yes, it is a comedy. Even my film crew, like when they would come on the set, you know, my camera guy, he's like, oh my God, Jehan, you always impress me. He's like, I'm impressed with every set that you brought me on. Even my actors, like, oh my God, you're so creative. Like, this is like nothing that's never been seen in American television. It's not, you know. It's nothing ever on American television is like The Wives. It's not. So yeah. And that's the thing about art and creating. Everything is subjective. Like, I know everyone's not gonna like it. I don't expect everyone to like it. I don't like every television show. There are some TV shows that have been extremely successful, long running, that I've never even seen. I've never watched an episode of Friends. Never watched an episode of Seinfeld. It's just not something that I'm interested in, that intrigue me and make me want to watch. So I know everyone's not gonna like it, and I know some people are going to love it. Hopefully you will love it. I love it. I think it is just, oh my God, honey. And like I say, you know, I'm not in competition with anyone. With any other writer, any other creative, any other director, any other person in general. You know, I've said that for years. I've never been in competition with anyone. I'm only in competition with myself. I only compete with myself. I only try to outdo myself. I create things that resonate with me. Even when I was doing music, I create from who I am. And my perspective, creative eye is different from anyone else's, you know? So, you know, yeah, I'm not in competition with anyone. I just say The Wives is like nothing you've seen from any other American director or American writer, from any other black director or black writer. It's unlike anything you've ever seen in American television. So yeah, go ahead and donate. Send your donations now, Jehan-Muhammad 85. It will go 100% completely to Jehan-Muhammad's World, my production company, to finalize, you know, some things I have on the creative and editing side of things. You know, it's a very detail-oriented process, editing. I just need some help financially. I'm funding all of this production on my own, you know. There's no rich parents, sugar daddies, sponsors, you know. I can't get a loan from the bank. It's none of that. You know, I don't have anybody, you know, rich auntie, uncle, granddad, or whatever, whoever, that I can call up to help me with this. You know, I'm funding all of this. Everything that you've seen, the footage that I've posted from behind the scenes of us in costume, us in wardrobe, us on the sets, you know, I pay for all of that. Yeah, my film crew, I pay for all of it. And, you know, it's not too expensive. Like I said, it's low budget, but it's also not too cheap. I am a single woman. I have a one-income household. So, yeah, I have bills to pay just like everyone else. Monthly bills to pay just like everyone else. I gotta keep gas in my car insurance, rent, groceries, phone bill on, and all those bills just like every other responsible American adult. Yeah, I have to pay those bills each month, along with me trying to fund a production on my own. But yeah, I've always had this huge imagination. You know, as a child, I've always loved to write. But, I don't know, like, writing a production is something that I'm not shocked that I would do, because I love to write, and that's my passion. I've always been a writer my whole life. So, but I don't know, like, it's different from writing music. Writing is writing. It's a little different from writing music, but it's just so fun collaborating with these actors, because when I was doing music, I never collaborated with anyone other than my producers. I wrote and rapped on every song on my own, you know. But collaborating with these actors and getting to collaborate with other creatives and having them play these characters that I made up and seeing them bring this story to life, it's like, oh my God, it's, you know, Oprah says these aha moments. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it happened so quick, you know, because yes, I was just a background actress, you know, and I came up with it when I was doing background acting. I kind of didn't take it that serious, but then I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. I love this family and just this idea. I gotta do more with it. So did more with it. So yeah, please send your donations. Merci. Thank you. Gracias. Shukran. Asante. All right, bye.